African cultural diversity and embracing heritage. We've seen that now, haven't we? Very much heritage coming back to the fore, especially with Freedom Day yesterday. Vendaboy Poet also using his voice to highlight, and this is important, socio-economic challenges and social ills. No wonder he has so much to say. The spoken word performer joining us in the studio. Tendo, good to have you on eNCA. Thank you so much for coming in. Biggest smile in television, by the way, I might add as well. It's great. 7th album. You can't stop. It just comes out of you, doesn't it?
Kelo luko jana lichina na kelo luko jana lichina nga wero jana mtanga wa chenzi za mtanga sisi trombo ntali ngo bendu mkagadiri kagadira mre to Vendaboy Poet nga brain in India. Thank you to have me, Gareth. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm fascinated by this next album as well. I mean, now timing-wise, everything that comes up ahead of elections, you know I'm going to ask. Is it deliberate? Is this just when the albums come out, or are you like, hang on, let me get in there a month before election?
Yeah. So I think the album, it talks about the journey that I've went through, because it speaks about Ruden is my name, and talks about faith. So the songs that are also there is just to reunite and also concentrating in the heritage and all these things. So about also social life also. So yeah, that's how it went. Yeah.
Why poetry? Why that style? Because it's so powerful, isn't it? It seems to resonate. Yes, there are songs. Yes, there's Spotify. There's all that. But there's something about a poet and the way it's done. How did you go into that? Why that? Why that?
I believe I'm a social commentator who takes the views and the inspiration of people where I need to concise and precise in a poetic phrases. I had to realize that I'm chosen, and actually it's a spiritual gift that I got. And when it started, I was not aware that it's a spiritual gift because I didn't understand. But furthermore, when I was into it, I realized that I can't even head to work anywhere. I've graduated and I used to work, but now I'm no longer working. I'm focusing on poetry, and it's for living now. And that's where I had to take the journey and never look back.
I want to talk about that journey as well, because the journey South Africa has gone through. 30 years, yesterday, Freedom Day as well. Respectfully, you're quite young. I would say you're quite youngish. Don't give me your age, so don't feel that. But if you look back over the last 30 years and you look at Freedom Day, how much of what is happening in South Africa do you bring in to the poetry? How do you take that, what's happening, and then turn it into a poem?
I think there's a lot of things that really happened, and during also my albums and poems that I've also released, I think I spoke of heritage, that we must preserve our heritage, our indigenous things, and I also articulate the issue of social justice. I've also articulate the issues of inequality, and as we are poet, we are the mouthpiece of God and the ancestors, so we always have the message that we can tell the world, and it only us that who needs to give the message to the people. And it's good enough that we always have something to say where it has never been seen. So we've spoken about a lot of things that have not yet happened, but now it's happening through our poetry. I think I've contributed a lot in this freedom, and also to guide people in which way they should go.
And there's going to be a lot of awards coming for this one. I mean, you just look at your CD, you look at the awards, there's no doubt there's another one coming. I want to ask you, actually very kindly, Tendo's going to be doing a performance for us just before the end of this hour, so don't go anywhere, stay where you are. Get a fresh cup of coffee, you don't want to miss this. The performance later, what is it going to be? And as well, you tell me, Tendo, the new album, has it dropped? Is it still coming? Where are we finding it? What are the details?
The album, it's out. It's on all digital stores, your Spotify, your YouTube, and everywhere, iTunes. So it's everywhere. I'm gonna be performing the song called "The Mother Earth," where I'll be talking about that we should preserve the climate change and all these things. So it's very much important that things have been changing, the air pollutions and everything. So I had to guide people that let's save this land, plant trees and all these things, so that we live in a good condition.
And it's going to be amazing to hear you doing that again a little bit later as well. Tendo, thank you very much. All the best with the 7th album. Can you believe it? It's no real surprise. You look at the awards, no wonder he's in demand as well. I'm sure there's going to be more awards. When he wins those, we're going to get him back in here. Now, that performance of the Mother Earth is coming up in a few minutes with Vendaboy Poet. So stay tuned for that, of course, but we are going to sneak in the coach, Morena Mutupi, with some sports before